construction zone right now. Was good. What up, Squirtle Games? Was good, Tanya? Why are you streaming after a long time? I haven't streamed in a while. That's why. What the fuck's going on here? Fuck. Gonna do a car stream, see what the fuck happens, I guess. I don't know. Jesus, you can see that sun hidden. Shit, there's like a fucking kid just walking past me. What the fuck? Jesus. Fuck. So how you doing? Doing good. Looks weird. It's a weird situation. I'm solid. Maybe I should be doing these streams more. Tell me if the angle's wrong or something. I don't know. It feels wrong. I don't like this angle though. I like this a little bit more. What's up, Camilla? What up, Silas? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to do a stream. My car streams usually do well. So I wrote down finding like comfort in the discomfort. So for me, a big thing today is really just what I just said, finding comfort in the discomfort. Meaning I want to find comfort in, hard things. Like working out, for example. You find the comfort in it. You find the good in it. You find that good feeling that you get from working out. From working on your goals, like getting shit done. You find the comfort in it. Like to a certain extent, it's comforting to get work done. So yeah, finding the comfort in the discomfort. That's basically the goal. Shay was good. What up? What up? Welcome. Why you should list? Wait, why you should? What do you mean? List what? Are you okay? Yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck right now. But I'm okay. Man, my brain is skewed up. It really is sometimes, I'll tell you. Yo, what's good, Jake? What up? What up? What's good? Bro, this is like the most annoying thing ever. I just subbed, thanks, hell yeah. But why is there like people in my fucking neighborhood just walking around? Like, what the fuck? I hate it. I mean, no, this guy's chill, but I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. He's like walking straight towards my car and he's looking at it. This is extremely weird. This is so weird. Now he's just looking at my car. This is crazy. I think this guy's gonna like walk up and try to talk to me. This is actually insane. Yo, what's good, Jake? What's going on? I just said I haven't done YouTube stream in a bit. What up, what up? Why is there so many fucking people out right now? What the fuck? Everyone fuck off. The fuck? Probably likes your car. No, my car is shit. My car's the ugliest car of all time, bro. It's dirty as fuck. Bro, you can literally see the fucking tracings of... But look at these people. Who are you? Get away. I'm trying to do my fucking... Like, I'm trying to do my fucking stream. Like, a calm-ass stream. And you got these motherfuckers fucking, like... I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. No, my car is shit, though. I don't have a good car. It's my brother's birthday. Can you shout him out, please? His name? Bruh. Oh, man. See, this is when the stream is like, okay, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What if I did the stream in, like, the trunk? Then what would happen? But, like, look at that. Like, I don't know. You can see the disconnect there, guys. Fight. There's like a whole family meetup going on. Damn, bro, our YouTube streams are once again not popping. I don't hop on for a little bit, all of a sudden no one hops in again. Like, where are the OGs, bro? I thought at this point we'd have enough, like, OGs where it didn't matter when we hopped in because there, at least we knew that at least, like, you know, 5 to 10 people were always gonna, you know, kind of hop in. And now it's just, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I couldn't tell you guys what's going on. What dog is that? Why is there so many people out on this Sunday? Is it because, like, football's going on or some shit? It doesn't feel like football until we throw on football, then it's gonna feel like football. But, like, what the fuck? $100 Jake versus 1 Gorilla. Who'd win? I don't know. Well... Bruh, okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. See, like, this angle makes my arm look a lot bigger, right? You see that? It's interesting. Angles are interesting. We got football today. It's actually a cute dog. Yeah, there's another motherfucker just walking. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It looks like this guy's literally walking up right towards me. It's insane. No, he's not, but still. I kind of want a dog. Like, not like permanently, but like just like to have what I want. $100 mgs versus 50 minus. Bro. I hope it's Mike Tyson right now. If it was Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson, bro, what the fuck? I'm feeling oh, I can't even talk. I'm feeling hella body dysmorphic right now. Want to hear a fun fact? Sure. Yo, are you live again? Am I live again? I mean, what does it look like, brother? So I think I'm shaving this. I think I'm done with this fucking bullshit. It's over for me with this whole thing. It's not doing it. I'm gonna shave it. Sorry. I don't know if anyone liked it, but it's gone. I'm keeping the mustache, though. Is what it is. I don't care. Sorry. Fun fact. Cannibalism solved both world hunger and overpopulation. It solved world hunger? The funny thing is, it actually solved zero of these things. We still have an issue of world hunger, and we still have an issue of overpopulation. But I guess that is pretty funny. How nutrient dense is a human? Some cannibals report the best tasting part of a human is the palm of the hand. Ugh. I feel like it'd be the ribs, no? Or is there like too much? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't know how the fuck that would work. I don't know why it doesn't sound tasty. Yeah, no, fuck that. So no one told me to not shave this, so I'm shaving it. Is what it is, sorry. Okay, I'm getting tired. Oh, man. Damn, no one has anything. Okay, this is what it is. I'm staring at fucking nothing because I'm tired as fuck. I am so tired right now. I don't know why I even did this stream, to be honest. I think I just get caught up in my head about not putting in enough work. I'm just like, oh, all this bullshit. Experience. Like, at the end of the day, like, there's always work I'm fucking avoiding. So that's the issue. Okay. I don't want to go to school. Literally took 4 days off. Literally, I went to out today, 4 cats, and came to me at once. They just drop out. Drop out of what? What up, Swab? What up, Flint Feet? What up, Evil? Good boy. Yay, cats are tasty. No. Okay, yeah. Holy fuck, I'm tired. Okay, Lord, please give me this man a job. He needs. Amen. Oh, that was funny. Well, I guess I do know why that was funny. Hey, man. Oh, dude, my question is just, how do you just win? How do you win this shit? How do you win this game of life? Answers in the chat. Oh, Holo gang, I'll be back. Get rich. Facts, dude. Absolute facts. I'm so tired right now. I saw this video of this. Okay, wait. Get rich. Are you sure? Make your dreams and try new stuff. Okay. So I saw this video of this guy, and fuck, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Completely forgot. Dude, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. That's not good. Everybody remember my name is Furlender Gamer. Had like 20 done because of my title last night. Sorry about that. We were talking about how to figure out this life thing. And someone's like, get rich. Oh, now I remember. So I was watching this guy, and he's a streamer. And his girlfriend was like, all right, this is your last chance. Either you stop playing the video game or I'm leaving. And he literally doesn't even respond to her. And he just goes, what do we think in chat? And just the way he said it, I don't even know if it was real or not. It kind of did look real. But I just fucking died laughing. It's just the most hilarious thing that, like, we've gotten to a point where, like, they're not even having real conversations with their, like, significant other. I'm shaving this thing. I'm becoming less and less of a fan of it every time I see it. I think this is coming off, unfortunately. Or fortunately, to be honest. We don't need this thing on at all. Really don't. I have 79 subscribers. Whoa, good stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking tired right now. Holy fuck. No, don't shave this thing. I'll keep the mustache, but this thing's just bothering me. I don't like it. Remember me, 54 May Matai. Real wait, sorry. Back in school we used to tickle. Do you play Geometry Dash? It costs $2 in the App Store and play, etc. No, I don't. I don't. Fuck, I gotta make some bets. Your boy's gotta make some bets. And I have to add money. Fuck, okay, I have to do shit. Do I even have money in that account? Sup, I'm back. After so many days, I'm back. Sorry, I was busy and couldn't watch. Okay, well. You know what? Now we're here. And the truth is, I haven't streamed in a little bit on YouTube. So it's taking time to get back into it. Where are the OGs at? I feel like we only have like a couple OGs in here. I'm seeing like, only like 2 or 3. Like, where are the OGs? We have OGs. Like, we do. We have people that constantly hop in the streams, or at least used to before. Like, we used to have like a chain conversation going on with this. Oh, I can't even fucking talk right now. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see what's going on? Your boy can't formulate words. What the like, this is what happens when you're tired and you were being a not a good example last night for everyone. But you know what? You get through it and you go on the next day. I'm thinking about moving out of age 18. Okay. Well, if you really hate your living situation that much, then yeah, go ahead. But like, there's no rush. Yeah, bro fell off. Wait. Jay can't formulate words for GTA 6. Hell yeah. Respectfully asking, do you stutter often like you did now? No, I usually don't. I think it's because it's a combination of last night's going out, today, and like not great sleep, and then today waking up already being a little tired, and then also like my brain kind of running a lot of different things and running like playing a lot of different things in my brain at once. And also I'm tired now. So I'm tired, but also my brain's moving fast. So I think those are kind of going like headbutting each other, and that's what's causing me to not be able to talk smoothly as I, want to. You know what though? Even last night I was I don't know. Yeah. So you stay away from fucking unhealthy stuff, guys. Just stick to like water. That's what I recommend for you guys. Go to sleep. Wait, what happened last night? I just went out. For a little bit. I just want to move because I have more space. I have 8 siblings. Jake. Hey, Jake. Earth is cooked 69 times, and you'll get the power to tickle yourself and spawn your nostrils, which are ton 6, 1, 8 black holes. Is hating school a bad thing? This is an interesting question, to say the least, because there's so many different... It depends. That's what I'm going to say. It depends the situation, because there's some people that hate school that, failed out of school and then ended up being nobodies in their life, And then there's some people that hate school that end up being extremely rich and successful. So I don't think hating school isn't really good or bad. I think it depends on what kind of person you are. Like, if you're a really smart person and you hate school, that's good. But if you're not really that smart and you hate school, then that might not be as good. 8 siblings is crazy. Why you have 8 siblings? Who the fuck has 8 siblings? What the fuck? Oh, damn, yeah. Okay. Oh, so not a bad thing. So my parents depends on school. I'm good at studying, but it's so boring. I have 8 siblings because I have smaller parents. We hate the studying, but not the learning. I just hate schools, what they like their subjects and what they teach and how they teach, and like I don't like that vibe. If they taught more like hands-on stuff, I think I would have enjoyed school a lot more, but that's just not what school really is. School is I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I'm not gonna get too deep into anything. This might turn to a sleep stream. I am so tired right now. Like, I'm being so serious, guys. You have to understand. I'm like about to fall asleep on this stream. Y'all think I'm joking too. That's the craziest part about it. Y'all actually think I'm joking. I am so tired right now. Okay. We just hate the studying area. I made a pirated game named Pickle Feed 'em More. Totally not legal. Not illegal. My bad. Still got the mullet. Yep. What the fuck is the point of teaching history? Just let the past be the past. Well, yeah, it's funny. Like, every single history teacher, I always want to tell them, like, in the middle of their lecture, just like, bro, you gotta stop living in the past, man. But they probably wouldn't find that funny. But no, it's definitely a contradiction that we see all the time, where adults will be like, can't be thinking about the past. You can't be thinking about the past. And then they're teaching you history and shit. And they're like, well, if you don't learn about the past, then you are doomed to repeat it. And it's like, okay. Like, I feel you on that, but we're doomed to repeat the bad shit anyway. So it's like, we're just timing it differently. I don't know. I don't know what text thing I just got added to. Just got added to some sort of text thing. Group chat. Do you snort? Do I snort? What? Oh, like, are you talking about just, like, in general? Or are you talking about, like, doing, like, you know... One is two different things. My teacher is Islamophobic and tried forcing me to eat pork, but I'm Muslim and the principal didn't do anything. I'm black, and my other teacher called me a monkey and principal does nothing. Yeah, I'm having thanks, 6988 damn old. Yeah, man, principals suck. Schools suck in general. Like, everyone has this idea that the principal is gonna, make it right. The school is going to make the situation fair. Like, we have to understand something. They are just as corrupt and sketch and trying to get the fuck out of everything. Like they're just, they don't want to get, they're trying to cover themselves just as much as everyone else. You know what I mean? They don't want, like, that's why people are like, why is there so much bullying in school? Like, shouldn't that be, like, the number one? It's like, you gotta understand something. Like, these fucking workers are selfish as fuck. Like, yes, we obviously have the teachers that care, that are nice. But reality sets in, and you realize, like, most of these teachers are underpaid, underqualified, in a bad place in general. And I'm from South Florida, so the public school system is really bad. And so I'm just used to, like, just seeing just the worst kinds of teachers and faculty. And, like, I noticed one thing about, like, staff members. All of them are like, oh, I know, well, they all fit a specific archetype. And that archetype is extremely bitter. Okay? And I know you guys probably are like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? I could talk about this, but I don't want to, like, be mean or offensive right now. I'm not in the mood to do that at all. Even though what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be directly mean towards someone just may find it mean because of just how I'm talking in general. But you know what? You can't be afraid to say how you feel about life. So here's the thing I noticed about schools. Most of the people that work there are teachers that are usually not great looking and overweight women. okay? And when you have a bunch of those people, okay, under the same, like, staff, faculty, all meeting up, all deciding how shit goes, that can really fuck some shit up. Because now all of a sudden there's a lot of things that are being led with emotions. Because, and God, you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? This is so fucked up. But you have to understand, you got someone that is, emotionally addicted to food and just more emotionally biologically, and they're all together. And then we wonder why all these schools have all this fuck shit going on. Like, you can't, this is the thing, man. You gotta, it's your birth year, 2003. You first, Jake was born in 100 BC. That's how it is in Sweden. One of the most racist country. Not as stupid as how. Come on, guys. Evil, even my teacher is all. I'm supposed to call me that word. She was white. Who gives a fuck what I'm thinking? Bro, teacher got the poem from you, right? Yeah. Do you mean to face one of the most shocking facts? So yeah, like this is what I'm saying though. Like, don't, like, though, like, if that is the group of people that are making decisions and like trying to figure shit out, do you really think things are like running smoothly? And again, I know a lot of people probably are like, what? This is so exclusive, or excluding people. This is so, like, generalization. And yeah, it is a generalization, but in general, this is the truth, okay? Like, if you really take a look at these staff members, especially in the public schools, I always notice this. Even, like, high school, I really fucking started to notice it. But they always noticed it. Everyone kind of notices it to a certain extent. Like, there's people that make TikToks making fun of these teachers, and they look the exact same. They all have those loud ass keys. They're all usually pretty overweight. They're a woman, and they're usually not like the best attitude. That's usually what it is for like a staff member. You know what I mean, of a school. That's usually what it is. This is so funny. Like, God, oh my God, the way I think now compared to as a kid was so different, to the point where I'm just like, I don't I almost think like there's definitely some things I think now that's like, that's fucked up. There is nothing not fucked up about the way that you think now about that. But also, like, your experiences shape how you think. You know what I mean? But there's sometimes I think like, damn, like, I used to think like that, and now I think like this, and the way I think now is way more fucked up. But it's also more true. I think I actually wanted to have some deep conversation like this with subs. I think you actually wanted to have some deep conversation like this with subs instead of people commenting all up. Bro, I always want to have a deep conversation with my subscribers. I never want people to just be commenting fucking bullshit like oil up, bro. I hate that shit. That's not my vibe. I like actually having deep conversations. Sea cucumber can eject its own guts on a defense mechanism and then grow back later, shocking, or later saying not today. Predator sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins, making lazy. Apparently there's like a jellyfish that can like remake itself, and it like lives on forever as long as nothing kills it. It's like crazy. Thanks for the fact janitors need a raise. Wish I could do that to assert dominance. What? Do what? Saying that would be cool. Oh, Jake, bro, what? Wait, do what to assert dominance? But yeah, what were we talking about before? Oh yeah. Yeah, like, I remember, like, as a kid, like, you just had to respect the teacher, no matter what. And it was like, I don't know, it was just funny. Because, like, now I think and I'm just like, I want, like, if one of those women were to now tell me what to do, or even dude, to be honest, there was a couple dudes that were dickheads. I was like, bro, what the fuck's your problem? but we have to understand, most teachers we were experience are women. Like, and they were like, obviously not in that setting they wouldn't, but it would just be funny. Like, I used to like literally have to listen to you. Like, now I think, like, as a kid, and this is what parents kind of like say, like, you're really, like, if you're not raising your kids, your teacher the teachers are, the public school system is. And like, I think back to like some teachers and what they've said, and like, the one good thing that my parents did from a very young age is like make me understand that, like, just because they're adult doesn't mean that they're smart or you should listen to them. Like, my dad especially was very important to be like, no, don't listen to that person. They don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen to that person. Like, or I like say something the teacher said, and they're like, that's so stupid. But the main thing was like health. They were always calling out health things that adults did for me as a kid. So for me, I always knew that I had some sort of intellectual advantage, at least with health, like, over these people, because there was just shit I knew that they didn't know. Like something as simple as you shouldn't have a Pop Tart in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, I knew that by the age of 5, but some people don't know that even as adults, you know? Or like a bagel or like a donut, like, yeah, that shit. What's your life goal? My life goal? That's an interesting question, because, like, if you were to just, if I were to just give you one answer, it would just be experience every human emotion that there is, you know? But if you were breaking it down into like different things, it's like, okay, well, I want to make a specific amount of money that would, cater to my needs. I want to get a physique that caters to my needs. I want to get a network that caters to my needs. And I want to get like a lifestyle that caters to my needs. Like, it's as simple as that. I want all of these things that, are going to do what I need. My needs are up there the older I get. And when I say needs, they're more wants, but I frame them as needs, because if they're only wants, they might not, be as motivating to achieve. Here's my life. Born and raised in Somalia, has to move to Sweden because of the Civil War. Started school first grade, grandpa died. Third grade, grandma died. And racist teachers now about get dropped. Nice. I was never allowed to eat too much sugar and processed food as a kid. I really thank my parents for that. Yeah. You should thank your parents, because here's the thing. There are some kids out there, and I see it all the time, especially at Disney World, and cruises, where I'll see a kid that's no older than like 6 years old, and they're literally like 200 pounds, like overweight. And I'm just, not like 200, but they're overweight. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, I did not know what the fuck I was doing at 6 years old. So the reality is, this is literally all the parents' fault. The kid, like, at 6 years old, you have no control over what you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, or anything. You don't know anything about anything. You don't know how life works. Nothing. You don't know anything. So when you see a kid that's overweight, you instantly need to look at the parents and be like, the parents fucked up. And then it's like the worst. It's like the worst reality, because imagine, like, your parents get you super fat as a kid, and then in high school you start to get made fun of for being fat, and you're just like, you just don't know what the fuck to do, because you're just like, I didn't even like choose this. Like, I don't even know why this is happening to me. And then, like, you're already so overweight that you don't know how to like lose the weight, and then you get caught in like a bad loop. And then even if you lose the weight, you still don't fully, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of the, I consider it child abuse, to be honest. Like, as a parent, if you're really giving your kid that much food, and what the saddest thing is when you watch the documentaries, the parents are always concerned if the kid is fed, always. And I'm just like, you guys need to understand that life doesn't work like this. Your kid cannot eat for 3 weeks and be fine. This is how hunger actually works. like, people don't like to talk about this shit, but it's so true. Like, if your kid is overweight, they could not eat for fucking weeks and be fine. They have enough fat that they can survive. This is how, like we're fucking humans, okay? Let's calm down for a second. Like, the idea that, oh, like, he didn't eat breakfast that one day, so that's why he probably feels not good for the rest of the week. Like, are you guys fucking serious? Like, and then the one of the dumbest things is when they'll be like, oh, he needs to eat something for breakfast, so donut, but he just needs to eat something for breakfast because you have to eat breakfast because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So have a donut because you need to eat something. Okay, it doesn't matter what you eat, just need to eat something. That's their mindset. It's the most. It fits. It's funny because the mindset, that gets them a yummy donut. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's very convenient to have that fucking mindset. That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed about the whole 3 meals a day mindset. It's very fucking convenient. It's very fucking convenient that you're able to eat breakfast this early. And, like, most humans are fast because that's how normal humans usually work. We hunted our food. You think we just woke up and just got breakfast? That was never a thing ever. Ever. Never. Breaking fast, that was a thing. Breakfast in the morning, 3 meals a day, that was never a fucking thing. That was propaganda from some guy that wanted to make money off selling you cereal and getting you lower energy and lower testosterone so they can control you more. And now we're here. So do the math. Look up Kellogg too. Then now my niece did. Rest in peace. Thank you. Yeah. Who eats donuts for breakfast? Bro, you do not understand how many people consume donuts for breakfast. Like, first off, you can go to an airport and figure this shit out. Also, just school in general. But even, like, oh, I was at this one kid's, like, birthday party, and we all, like, slept over there. Like, 9 kids, and the mom just got donuts the next day. And it was just like, it was insane. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand that. But think about it. Think about how many people go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee and a donut, and that's how they start their morning. Because, like someone was saying, like, I've had a conversation with someone that's like a normal person, or at least perceived as normal to most people, and they were telling me, like, cinnamon buns and honey buns are breakfast foods. That's like breakfast. That's what you're supposed to eat for breakfast. Not saying like you're but like if you were to eat a cinnamon bun or a honey bun, it would be weird to have it for dessert or lunch or dinner because it's for breakfast. That was like psychopath shit to me. It's like the only time it would actually make any sense to ever eat that would be dessert. I always say this. I hate cereal. I never recommend cereal for anyone, but if you're going to eat cereal, you eat it at night, okay? Because it's dessert. It's not breakfast, okay? If you really like cereal, I understand. Cereal tastes good. I'm not going to fucking deny that. But don't act like it's giving you energy and fuel. It's not. It's a fucking dessert. So treat it like a dessert. I have 2 meals a day: breakfast, eggs, toast, rice, goat, banana. That's fire. Love that. Dangerous warning. Okay. Hi, Kenny. You said hi to yourself. At mine or my friend's birthday, we just go out then play soccer, football. Yeah. You have a plan to achieve your goal? Yeah, sort of. But it's not laid out like to an extreme extent. It's laid out kind of broad right now. Kind of like just goals written out, but and like systems to do them, but not like the specific like route tree in general. What's the story of your channel name? I think me and my dad just kind of came up with it. Thanks, When Now when he's dead, rest in peace. Yeah, who eats donuts for breakfast? Yeah, okay. And then, okay. I just go underground on birthdays. Kind of introvert. That's why. Well, why though? That doesn't make sense. Why? Here's what I don't understand. If you're invited to a party, why go underground? That doesn't make sense. Meaning, like, why be introverted if someone invited you to a party? If they invited you to a party, clearly they see some sort of value in you. So why are you not going to show off your value? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't understand. And, like, here's the thing. People always try to say, like, oh, I'm introverted, I'm extroverted. Like, you're whatever the fuck you label yourself, okay? If you label yourself, I'm a happy person, you're going to be a happier person. If you label yourself you're a sad person, you're going to be a sad person. Or a sadder person, okay? Like, it's all about what you label. This doesn't mean that these emotions don't go up and down, but that overall default label of yourself is extremely important. So when you default label yourself as an introvert, what happens is you go, every single time an awkward interaction happens, you go, oh, that's because I was introverted. Or you're afraid to say something like, oh, no, this is because I'm introverted. It's not like, oh, maybe it's just because you're just a normal human that, overthinks things sometimes and you just need to get through it and be a normal human that, conversates. I remember the stream used to be around like 15, 20 people. Yeah, no, well, I haven't streamed in a little bit, so we gotta get back to it. Back in 1 BC, my homie named Adam watched me beating Ancient Thinking Space 2. Oh, here you go again, Yapster's coming. I hate when you yap at level god. You are what you call yourself. I just don't fit in, lol. I just stand awkwardly eating there. Okay, so here's my recommendation for people that say they don't fit in, okay? Sometimes you need to analyze the people that you're with. I think some people have this weird, like, crowd effect at parties where they see, okay, this is a big thing that I learned, especially going to bars and parties a lot more, I guess, like, in college, like, my sophomore year and junior. And here's the one thing I noticed about conversations and crowd effect is that if you walk into a party and you see a bunch of people talking, you're, like, assuming that, like, it's intense, like they're talking about like some like stuff that's like maybe dramatic or a little bit like hot, like important to a certain extent. And like you think that the people are more important, and then you start to slowly like analyze every conversation going on and meet every person. And then once you know every person there, I'm not saying you need to meet every person, but if you were to, what you'd realize is that every single person is not threatening, because this is the reason a lot of people get social anxieties for two reasons. Either they feel threatened, they're like people are threatening, and either socially, physically, whatever the fuck, they're threatened socially or physically. So that's the thing, is like you have to understand, you kind of have to analyze, like, when you're at a fucking like function or whatever at the bars and you get that crowd effect where you feel like, damn, there's a lot of people, like I'm feeling like nervous or whatever, because that happens to a lot of people. The thing is, like, obviously the recommendation I tell is try to meet as many people as possible so you get comfortable with people and people don't become threats anymore. But the reality is, you have to understand, like, you can even just eavesdrop on people's conversations and realize that people aren't talking about anything that's that like much cooler or better or more like in your conversations. Like, and like you, like I used to think, like, when I was like going to college, like the conversations that people would talk about would be like, um, I don't know, like just not what, like, so like it's like you have to understand, like, some people at like college parties will literally talk about like politics. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's a thing, because like that's the reality is, you know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks that someone's talking about something intense and like someone's gonna fight, or like, these people are like drama, or like there's something big going on and you're like don't know what's going on, it's intimidating. And then you realize, like, what conversations they're having. Their conversations aren't intimidating at all. They're normal people, and they're just like you. Like, they're just as like intimidated by everyone else's conversations. like, if you were to actually go into the minds of everyone, if you were to go to these functions and, like, groups of people, like, parties, bars, all this stuff, you'd realize, like, how much safer you actually are. I'm not saying in every single place. There's obviously places that are less safe. But overall, like, a lot of people get intimidated in social anxiety because they don't feel safe. They don't feel safe because they don't feel socially locked in or physically locked in. Like, they feel like they could possibly get beat up at any moment. And they feel like they could say the wrong thing. All these different things. I only get social anxiety when I think I'm going to throw up in public. Okay, what the fuck? Or did I just misspell? And here's the thing about being awkward. I'm gonna have a massive, like, talk about awkwardness, because awkward is a like a is a word that I can't even, like, I can't even really put into, like, a category, because it really makes no sense what words, like, awkward, because awkward is your perspective. Awkward is all about perspective. There are some people that went through a specific situation and they think it's the most awkward situation of their life, and the people involved don't even remember it because it was that meaningless to them. You have to understand, like, some people perceive things as awkward, some people don't. Because you'll talk to people and you'll be like, wait, you thought that was awkward? No, I didn't think that was that. Like, you'll, like, and you realize, like, people have different perspectives on awkward. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm just realizing, like, I don't care if it's awkward. I don't give a fuck. Like, we're on a floating rock. Like, I'm so addicted to feelings at this point. Like, every single feeling, like, give me awkward, you know, because why the fuck not? I'm feeling bored. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just give me something. Like, I don't fucking know. But, like, obviously I'm not always looking for awkward, but I'm saying I don't refuse it. I don't go against it. And the reality is, most of the time you realize that you're not actually that awkward. And if you don't look at yourself as awkward, you're not going to be awkward. I promise. If you don't look at any interaction as awkward, you don't. And I think the best way to practice this is to just do things that other people would say is awkward that you don't find awkward. How do you find topics to talk about with strangers? Okay, so finding topics to talk about with strangers. So a lot of people are always like, how do I, like, talk to, like, okay, best recommendation is to talk about what is happening. That is, like, number one. If you could talk about what is happening with, like, so if you're at a fucking pickle restaurant and you're like, okay, like, I want to meet strangers, and, like, okay, you're gonna, or pickle store or whatever, you're gonna be like, okay, like, oh, what kind of pickles are those? What kind of pickles are you're gonna talk about the pickles, okay? If you're at a fucking baseball club, and then you're gonna fucking talk about baseball with the people. Like, if you're out on the street and you see some performers dancing and stuff, you're gonna talk about the performers dancing, you know like I think the whole thing about being social and finding topics to talk about strangers is to not just, like, obviously you can ask where you're from, like, but that's after you've already talked about a specific topic that, like, is random, like, you know what I mean? So it's about what you guys are doing, okay? It's not like the worst thing to talk to someone with is being like, oh, like, you into, like you like sports? Like, that's like not a engaging question. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really, like, it's fine, it'll work, but if you really want to get to, like, an actual good conversation that's more stimulating, it's more like, talk, like, just, like, that's why meeting people, like, forced never feels natural. That's why when you do, like, things like speed dating, or, like, it'll never feel natural unless the people can, like, figure out how to get out of that awkward, vibe, and, like, find the click. But if not, it usually feels unnatural. I'm gonna invest in IKEA. I have a channel. I need to want to live stream. Please give me some tips. Just do it, and be consistent. Do it every day. Get better at it. Find what works. Find what works on streams, and just continue to do that. But honestly, guys, like, you have to understand, interacting with humans is so much easier than you guys think. And another thing too that you have to understand is 98% of the time, humans are going to be nice back. There's like 2% of humans out there that I think that might give negative reactions, might not be as nice, but for, like, 98% of the time, humans think the same thing as you. I just want to, be chill with everyone. I don't want to start any problems. I just, Like that's for the most part what the vibe is. And you only understand that the more you talk to people. But I'll bring up something. So in class, I'm in a fucking gender communication class. How funny is that? And the teacher was talking about like, oh, how like girls walk at night, and how blah blah blah, like how like, oh, like men do a specific thing with to try to make them feel safer by like walking like slower behind them, or like try like doing like trying to make them feel safer by like making sure they know like, hey, I'm not a creep or whatever. And then the teacher was like, yeah, do you guys men do that? And all the dudes in the class were like, yeah, we gotta do that. Like we gotta like we gotta do this. We gotta make sure we don't look like a creep. And I was just like, I don't do any of that shit because I don't think of myself as a creep. And you want to know something funny? All the women in there agreed with me. They're like, yeah, that makes way more sense. Because you have to understand, like, the women, like, for the most part, don't think of, like, you as a creep. And I know I'm thinking about just this dynamic in general, even though we're talking about people. But it still goes for people. They don't think of you as a creep. They think of old men that are weird as a creep, okay? They don't think of you. So you have to understand that. And the more you think of yourself as a creep, the more they're going to think of you as a creep, okay? So if you don't think of yourself as a creep, then you're good. And I remember my teacher being like, because my teacher she's chill. I've had her before, but she's definitely like disagrees with me about it. But she also doesn't want to like show the disagreement. She more wants to like test it out with questions, which I respect. So she's like, have you gotten any negative reactions from that? And I'm like, no, I haven't actually. I said, I think a lot of dudes are skewed on how this works. I think, like, have you ever had a woman ever tell you that you're being creepy and you're making them feel uncomfortable? Has that ever actually happened? No. So why are you so worried about it? Like, it's never happened to you. Like, why are you worried about it? Like seriously. Like, it's the dumbest thing that some dudes have, and it's obviously a defense mechanism for their, lack of ability to talk to girls, but they say like, oh, I don't want to come off as a creep. Like, I wouldn't approach a girl at the gym because I don't want her to, think I'm a creep. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, what? Why do you care that much? That one girl at the fucking gym thinks of you as a creep. First off, she's not going to unless you keep with that fucking frame. But also, who cares? Are you really gonna let one person stop you from pursuing what you want? Like, one person's opinion stop you from pursuing what you want? That's that's the thing, man. Like at this point, I'm just like, I can't allow someone else's opinion to to fucking skew what I do. That's probably one of the best like free game or sauce on how to be like confident with girls and like not care and not be afraid of rejection, is to just be like, at the end of the day, bro, like, how is your opinion going to be more valuable than mine? Like, how is your opinion of me going to stop me from doing what I want? You know what I mean? It's very interesting. Like, like, some people think it's a little selfish, and I agree. I think I'm a little selfish for it. I definitely, but I don't care. Like, I don't think of it that. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if like, why are you going to put yourself in that like spot? Like, I see it all the time. Dudes making videos, attractive dudes that seem very well developed, that are making videos saying that they are afraid to approach girls at the gym. I'm just like, bro, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, seriously, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Some big ass guy is gonna come out of nowhere, be like, you hitting on my girl, bro? Like, and then just beat you up? Like, do you really think that's gonna happen? You know what? If it does, then maybe you needed it. But it's not gonna happen. Like, it's very low odds. I'm gonna move out young age of 18 siblings because I need, yeah, by giving money, yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend, as a dude, but also just a person in general, but mainly as a dude, is be more social. Go for what you want. Don't be afraid of rejection, because the idea of someone else's opinion stopping you from going, like, this random woman who probably is nervous to order a fucking pizza, okay, doesn't do anything to go out. You're afraid, and you're going to stop yourself from, talking to her, having a conversation, and practicing your dating, because you think that she might perceive you a specific way, guess what? If you don't, she still perceives you the same way as nothing. You know what I mean? Most girls don't like you guys. You guys have to understand. Like, it's all surface level. No one really gives a fuck. Okay, as long as you're not being actively like fucking weird and stalking and like really doing weird shit. As long as you're concise, direct, everything should be fucking fine. Okay. The issue is people get they beat around the bush way too much. They don't say what they actually want. That's where everything gets fucked. Okay. All right, we're gonna end the stream here though. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for hopping in, and we're gonna try to get better at these streams. But yeah.